for being here, as always, and welcome back. I know you just traveled. You just traveled from Spain, right?
That's right. I've been working in Spain.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you speak Spanish?
I'm trying. I'm learning. I've got my Duolingo, and I'm working really hard.
Do you have Duolingo?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
I tried that once.
Yeah. I say things like I've learned how to say "Yo bebo leche."
What does that mean?
I drink milk.
Oh, that's good. Yo bebo leche.
Yeah, sí.
Sí, this is
correcto.
good.
Sí, quiero dos manzanas, por favor.
Two somethings.
2 apples, please.
Oh, is that right?
So I've been learning all that important stuff, and so then you get from Duolingo, you get these very encouraging things like, hey, yeah, you're on a hot streak. Keep going. Keep working tomorrow. And I'm like, okay. And then I kind of stop for a while, and I'm like, hey, you missed a day, but that doesn't matter. We'll keep your hot streak going. The third day, they're like, wow, we haven't seen you in a while. What's going on? And then I finally got, these emails don't seem to be working.
You broke the machine.
Yeah, we'll leave you alone.
You broke Duolingo.
But I can go to the supermarket and say, leche, por favor.
Yes.
Dos manzanas. So
you can go to Hot Socks and
Hot
get whatever
Socks.
you want. Yeah.
Right. I'm set. I'm pretty set.
You're set.
Yeah.
You know, I saw you recently at all these award shows, and congratulations on May, December, by the way.
Thank you so much.
You did a
Thank
fantastic.
you.
Ooh, that was. And I saw you here. You were seated with one of our pals, Will Ferrell.
Yeah, he's our producer. That's our producer.
He
Will
produced
Ferrell.
the movie?
He's the producer.
Is that
amazing?
right?
Yeah.
What's it like to work with Will? What's it like to sit with Will?
Well, working with him is hard, man.
Yeah.
You work hard.
He's a stickler,
Yeah. No, he's great. He's great. He has great taste, and he's just a phenomenal talent.
He's one of the nicest.
Wonderful person.
Yeah, one of the nicest human beings I think I've ever met, and funniest.
Yeah, really.
Yeah. Was that the Golden Globes?
The Golden Globes, he and Kristen Wiig were going to be doing, they had this bit that they were going to do. And so they were actually, this was interesting. I mean, they were there, we have this bit, we don't know how it's going to go. I'm like, you guys don't know how a bit's going to go? I mean, they're both geniuses, right?
Yeah.
And they said, and they were like, it's kind of weird. It's kind of a weird one. Anyway, they went out and killed.
Oh, they crushed it. I mean, the dancing one?
The dancing one,
Oh, it's the funniest bit ever.
Yeah.
Isn't that wild that they just second guess? I mean,
I know.
Do you do that,
like that
about yourself too? You're like, I don't know if I can act. I don't know if I can do that.
Oh, all the time.
Really?
Yeah, all the time. Yeah.
Because you're Mary and George. It's a historical drama, but
but like I'm the only American in it, so I was like, what am I doing this for? Why?
Yeah, why would you test yourself? Like,
why would I do that?
Why don't you just do a movie where you're just on a beach in Hawaii
or just regular talking, just American talking, straight up American talking.
So you have a British accent in front of actual
British people.
Agony. So every time you say something, do you kind of sit and go like,
yeah, like
close. It's not quite there, but very close.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
a little bit wrong. Really nice.
Yeah.
The fact is, you know.
Yeah.
The fact is,
I'm American. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you get into like if you travel, do you talk?
I get more American. I get more, especially around British people. That they say things like jumper. And I'm like, oh no, where's my sweater? I need a sweater, I'm cold. People start talking about like crisps, and I'm like, where are the potato chips? I love potato chips.
You become extra American?
Extra American.
Oh, I go the opposite. I try to, I go, I'm going to use the loo.
Yeah. You say loo.
Everything's in a question.
Yeah, question. I say, where's the bathroom?
Yeah, you get right in. They go, I'm American.
I'm American.
I am a tourist here.
Here, that's right.
Yeah, I go, it's also, it's historical, as I said, but it's also very funny.
Yeah.
And I know you have a great sense of humor, which is why I love playing that game, because when that curtain opens, I don't know what's behind me, but I can see your face, and it's a genuine laugh.
Yeah.
Are you a laugher? Do you break up in scenes, or are you good?
No. I'll break up. It's not, it's funny because people think it's like that you only break up in comedy, but the problem is when you break up in drama. Nobody thinks that's funny, right?
Oh my gosh, that's the worst.
It's the worst. It's the worst.
Because your co-stars get probably mad.
Sometimes they're in on it too. Like there was an actress I worked with on a soap opera years ago, and I couldn't. Every time I looked at her, I'd start to laugh. So I had to look at her mouth. I couldn't ever look her in the eye. Like it would always,
Yeah, because you say insane
so funny. Sarah Paulson laughs at everything and can't hold your gaze in a drama because she'll just go.
She's a great laugher.
She's a great laugher.
Oh wait, so what Where'd you work with her?
I did a thing about called Game Change about Sarah Palin with her.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So it was not supposed to be funny, but we laughed a lot.
Can we tell everyone what Mary and George is about?
It's about 7 episodes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. No one's ever done that. No one's ever done that. That's really great. No one's ever done that. Oh, you're so funny.
That's a dad
That's a
joke.
good joke.
Yeah.
Gosh, oh man, I didn't do it. Oh, so good. I loved it. Thank you.
So it's a period drama about, it takes place during the Jacobean era in England, and I, being American, of course, don't know a lot about the Jacobean period. And then I got there and I realized they don't know a lot about it either, because it was only 20 years. It was a relatively brief period of time. But it's historical fiction. I play a woman named Mary Villiers, who kind of propelled her son, George Villiers, into the court of James I, where he became a very powerful man and also the lover of James I.
I want to show everyone a clip.
Yeah.
Here's Julianne Moore in Mary and George. Take a look.
You just want to send me off to France to learn the ways of refinement, and then return to marry some awful rich wife and milk her fat dowry.
It's about more than that.
No, it's not.
I never beat you.
Father has enough times. Why don't you?
Mother, don't hurt him.
I won't. Think of John, eldest, an heir. Who will marry him? How can we build or pass on anything unless we use your gifts?
Gifts.
If I were a man, and I looked like you, I'd rule the planet.
Wow, look at you. What are you talking about? You're unbelievable. That's fantastic. Julianne Moore, everybody. Mary and George premieres April 5th on Starz. Lindsay Lohan joins us after the break. Stick around.
Hey, hey.